Hi. Let's see what we need to know for Aquarius season. Spirit, what are the most important messages the collective needs to know for Aquarius season? A light in the dark, better times ahead, seeing a way out, a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what's so interesting though, too? I feel like your intuition is so strong, or it's becoming stronger or becoming online. I feel like, and you're going to, I think, notice this in Aquarius season. I also feel like you are a light in this world. The people that I'm reading for, I feel like you are a light in this world, and I don't feel like you gave up on yourself on this journey, no matter how dark and ugly sometimes it did get. And I feel like you're about to be rewarded. I feel like Spirit is going to reward you. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Wow, you have a couple of cards here. First card is falling backwards, setbacks, going backwards, needing to move on. Okay, we'll clarify. So I feel like with falling backwards, the only way you can like fall backwards is if you choose to stay stuck. If you choose to look back in the past, I feel like Spirit is asking you to embody the King of Wands and to look forward. What are you trying to create in this world? What are your goals? What are your ambitions? What are your long-term plans? I feel like Spirit does not want you to let your like eyes off of the prize. And maybe some for some of you guys, you're not even sure what that looks like, but it's okay. I think Spirit is asking you to take the time to really sit with yourself and say, what are my long-term goals? What am I trying to manifest for myself? Am I just trying to get a promotion in my job and be in more in a leadership position? What are you trying to do? I feel like you have infinite potential, and I feel like you believe in yourself. I feel like I'm still speaking to people where you are coming out of that darkness with the light at the end of the tunnel. So you are coming out of this darkness, and don't get me wrong, like this person is wounded. So you are still actively healing some wounds that you could have gone through recently. You're still persevering. But Spirit is wanting, I think that's what's important, faith. Spirit doesn't want you to let go of your faith or to have your faith shaken. Spirit wants you to look forward. We're not looking back anymore. You know? Like, don't get me wrong, you have to process what you've been through, but we're not looking back anymore. We're only looking forward. We're only moving forward, and we're keeping it moving. And there's also no need to guard yourself, because I feel like you've learned the lessons. I think I'm also speaking to people where you're better at protecting yourself more. You don't have to have this wall up. You have the knowledge, you have the discernment on how to move forward. So don't be so hard on yourself that you're going to fall back, or that you're not going to be able to move on. No, you can. But the more you look at the past, the more you stay stuck in the past, that is what's going to cause you to have a setback. The next card was inner wisdom, truly knowing yourself, trusting your instincts, intelligence, and leadership. What did I mention? There's something about you stepping more into a leadership role, a leadership position, and you trusting your intuition a whole lot more. I'm loving this. I feel like I'm telling you, your gifts are heightening. I feel like for some of you guys. Yes. Oh my God. There is an opportunity that's going to be presented towards you, whether somebody is wanting to mentor you, whether somebody's offering you, like I said, a leadership position, whether you're getting promoted. People are noticing you. There's a potential for you to be in this position. There's especially for a lot of you guys, like people are noticing the work that you're doing. People are impressed with the work that you're doing, and I feel like the more in which you are, there's something about you needing to be open. And I feel like the more you let go of your guard, the more you let go of what has happened in the past. Like, don't bring the past into what you're stepping into now. And I'm telling you, I feel like the universe is gifting you this opportunity to step up more as a leader, to get promoted, to have your work noticed more. Because I feel like I think this is also like like I think the universe is challenging you to get out of your head, because I'm telling you, I feel like a lot of you guys are still trying to, in Aquarius season, carry burdens from the past, carry maybe projections from the past, how people may have talked to you, treated you. I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of people who may have internalized a lot. And I feel like spirit is like, this is the time where you start releasing and letting that go. This is when you start letting go of that inner critic. This is when you start letting go of that doubt. This is when you start letting go of that negative self-talk. Because the universe is like, oh, you wanted an opportunity to shine? This is what it feels like. It feels like you're getting an opportunity to shine, and people are noticing you and your work, and they're noticing that they want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you, that they want to promote you, that they want to mentor you. It's going to be different for other people, but people are noticing you. And I think also being vulnerable, like allowing people in, not everybody, but allowing people in is also what's going to um help you as well too, so that people can get to know you more. And I feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're gifting the, it's almost like being more like seen, being in the spotlight, right? And I feel like spirit is like, do you trust yourself? Do you know yourself? Are you trusting your intuition? Are you trusting your instincts? Because, like I said, also too, not everybody is deserving of access to you, which I feel like you have learned that. I think the hard way, but there are some people who you can lower the guard down a bit to let them in to see how they want to work with you in this new phase of your life. The next card was step away, need for electronic break, stepping into nature, being distracted. Ooh. I feel like you're about to start breaking free from the shackles that you have. Especially I feel like I'm speaking to people who maybe are healing their inner child on a deeper level. I feel like, yeah, I feel like what's happening is you're healing on a deeper level where this is stuff that you've carried, honestly, I feel like from childhood. And you're breaking free of this, I don't even want to say imposter syndrome, but you're breaking free of what people, like what box people put you in, what people told you that you were only going to be able to do. Like you're flipping the script on these people. You're overcoming these internal battles. Like I feel like I don't really feel like it's anybody who's really doing anything present day. I feel like this is just the weight that you've carried. I don't know where the 10 of Wands went, but this is the weight that you've carried for a while. And I feel like spirit is helping you, spirit is supporting you with this chariot on coming out of those that level of those dark thoughts, those negative thoughts, that self-doubt, coming out of how you would be in your own way. You're overcoming obstacles. The more you tap into your inner strength, your willpower, it's about you coming out of your comfort zone, and it's about taking those baby steps. It's about taking those risks. And that's what's necessary, especially in Aquarius season. You're being challenged to take more risks. You're being challenged to come out of your comfort zone. You're being challenged to plan things out. What was I talking about? Like, what's the plan with the King of Wands? You're being challenged to come up with a plan. So it's about taking a step away from the distractions, and maybe being on your phone could be one of them. And it's about, okay, what do I want my future to look like? Like, spirit is like, you're planning not only your year ahead, but what are your long-term goals? I feel like that's what spirit is like. What are you working towards day to day because it's going to pay off at the end? Like, are you trying to go back to school? What are the different, and are you not even, are you just trying to go back to school? Are you trying to graduate with a degree? If so, what classes are you taking? Like, what are those practical plans that you're making every single day to get to the ultimate goal? I think in this phase, it's really going to be important that you know your worth, because you have people who are watching you glow up. You have people who now view you as this empress. So it's really important that you, regardless of your gender, it's really important that you know your worth, because you are going to have people who, especially during Aquarius season, who are going to want to reconcile, who are going to want to heal, who are going to want to have a new beginning. And it's because these people are heartbroken. These people are devastated that you're not in their life. These people are noticing that you could care less about them, that you are off on this journey, on this adventure, taking this risk, living your best life. These people see that you're happy and blessed and fulfilled all on your own, regardless of them. And these people are watching, and they're wanting, how can I also be a part of this? How can I also join them? Whether it's romantic, platonic, or even like a family. Protect yourself and guard yourself.